Hello, everyone, and thanks for clicking this. Last time, I explained about some of troubles caused by ChosonNinja in the early days of his activity on YouTube. Then, as promised, this time I would like to explain the terribly ludicrous story which ChosonNinja cooked up to plead his qualification as a ninja master. To put it briefly, the story went like this. Ninja troops invaded medieval Korea in the 16th century, and after the war, some of them remained in there and have handed down ninja technique for generations secretly. And ChosonNinja has insisted that he is one of their descendants or successors. Though the story is deadly ludicrous for the Japanese, the other people may not be able to fully understand the ludicrousness. So I tried translation of it for Westerners like this. Hello everyone, I am Chosen Knight of the Round Table. My ancestors had served the King of Sweden for hundreds of years. But in the 16th century they were suppressed by Martin Luther and defected to Korea. And then they have secretly handed down the sword technique of ancient Europe for generations in there. So what do you think? That is terribly ludicrous bullshit, isn't it? Japanese YouTubers felt the same way when they saw the video in which ChosonNinja told about the roots of his ninja technique. Real ninja exist in Korea. One of them lives in LA. If it was true, it would have been an astounding discovery, and Japanese media would have crowded into ChosonNinja's house. Of course, such kind of incident have never happened. For your information, there is the video that points out several fatal flaws of the story. Then, as this video shows, the story exposed the fake ninja's impudent character and lack of elementary knowledge of Japanese history. As a result, the criticism from Japanese YouTubers became bitterer. And now, changing the subject, I received a mail from a certain subscriber of mine the other day. In the mail, he said ChosonNinja made a crappy history video again. In fact, I have not seen the video, but it can be easily imagined what crappy contents it is. In the video, maybe he is saying patronizingly that Koreans taught something to Japanese in ancient times. Lots of Koreans who are obsessed with the inferiority feeling and the animosity to the former colonial master tend to bring up that kind of trashy topics over and over again, like a monkey's masturbation. Then, the subscriber seemed to be wanting me to confute it. But, I feel no need to react each time to such a worthless video, because that kind of topic has basal and fatal defects. And those defects have been already pointed out by these videos, which my elder brother made. Put simply for busy people, these videos say the South Korean did not live in the ancient Korean peninsula. Ordinary Koreans think vaguely that the people who were not so different to present Koreans have stayed living in the peninsula for several thousand years ago. But it is totally wrong. As I mentioned in these videos, Kudara and Shiragi that paid tribute to Japan were destroyed more than 1,000 years ago. And, from ancient times to medieval times, invasions by different ethnic groups and ethnic cleansings have occurred several times in the peninsula. Therefore, there are not cultural continuity and genetic similarity between ancient peninsula people and we South Koreans. To put it very simply, they are not our ancestors. So, it's nonsense to brag about them. Then, who is the real ancestor of we Koreans? That is the people of Choson dynasty. This is because the nation which built up the national character of Koreans is this hermit nation, Choson dynasty, which lasted about 500 years. We Koreans have taken over the history, the culture, and the racial composition of Choson dynasty very well. And that is why we Koreans are called ChosonJin by the Japanese, and the Korean fake ninja calls himself ChosonNinja. Choson. ChosonJin. ChosonNinja. ChosonJin did not live in the ancient peninsula. In the first place, the important thing in measuring peoples is not what they did, but what they are. Whether they taught something to others or not, they would never get a respect, as long as they don't stop plagiarizing cultures, fabricating history, all over the world. Steve is in Japan, loving set to see others without embarrassment, and so on. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.